Yo, what is up? What's going on? Jeff, Jake, Blizz, Biggie, Red, Waving Sage, Mummins. Yeah. Fellas, what's going on? Let's see, stream so much, Phil. Jake says, I was watching Winterguard, mentioned me. Oh, pretty cool. Cool. Proud of what I've built here. Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of hard work, you know, daily videos and a lot of streams and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. No decent gym, says Fred. Just flew out to Oregon. Get to play unperturbed. That's excellent usage of vocabulary there. Fred, I did see the picture of the tank. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, that particular tank I literally wear at the gym all the time, for sure. Oh, let's go, says Jeff Saffron. That's one of the new emotes. Yeah. Love to see it. Yeah, and the ogre one. Love it. Get some of this stuff cubed up at the beginning here, get rolling. Make some room, and then we're gonna pull that burr rune right away, so in no time. Probably like the third run I'm gonna get a burr rune here from LK. Maybe the fourth run. We'll see. Third or fourth. Best thing I found in all the runs, I don't know, one of the high runes I got, or like, I don't know, one of the beyond, because I mean mainly you're looking for runes and charms. I mean, I got a few skillers, a few high runes. I mean, I've only done, pull up the run counter, I haven't even done 300 runs yet. Which, I mean, the only reason that yeah, I've done 286 runs so far. I'm doing them very inefficiently, because like on Saturday night I was like drinking, trying to read chat. There was like 250 people in here, so really you can knock out a run in between 20 seconds is pretty darn fast here on D2R, and yeah, I'd say 30 seconds a run is pretty doable as long as you're like paying attention to what you're doing. Of course, when I'm streaming, I'm half paying attention to what I'm doing. So Jordan says, "What up, Phil and Slayers?" Ooh. Nobody better tell me I can't say "let's go" because it's played out, and it's a played out trope. That's what I was told about "let's go." It's a played out trope. Oh, Permatakilla, you changed your name. It's the same picture, but it's not Riley anymore. What's going on? Kermit, Kermit the Killer? I guess we're going with Kermit then. What's up, Kermit? What was I gonna do? I was gonna look at thank you so once again. I forgot to even, I gotta go crazy. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Thanks for the two smackaroonies. The terror zones are kind of weird. It's sewers 50% of the time, says Jeff. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the terror zones that much. I mean, I guess you just kind of wish they were. That's weird that it's like terror. It's 50% of the time you feel like it's the same spot. Maybe that's just not like the rotation it's on, like, and you just happen to hop on the same time of day. You know what I mean? Sunil says, "Dang, you found a D-web." I mean, a little bit back. Yeah, I didn't find a D-web at LK, but I found a D-web in Stony Tombs. Oh, Biggie gifting 5 fat memberships. So anyone up in here who didn't have a membership yet, you probably just got one. Oh, is it still on members only chat? Uh-oh. My bad. I didn't mean to have it on members only. Save. My apologies. I changed the stream the other day to members only, and apparently it still was on there and I forgot to take it off. So now anyone can chat. Mark comes in with the first non-member chat. My apologies, guys. For the last like 15 minutes of my stream on Saturday, because there was like 300 people in here, I changed it to members only because I couldn't read any of the chats literally because they were coming in so fast. So I had to swap it. So my bad. Man, so many lumberings. I'm gonna queue some of this stuff up. Oh, then Jake gifts 5 memberships too. Holy moly! Blizz Biggie and Jake both gifting 5 memberships apiece. Thank you so much, you Slayers. Appreciate it. Wow, you guys are legends. Let's go, Fred says. That's what I'm talking about. Unofficial Cody B slamming some emotes in there. So, I need to get to a Burr Rune eventually here. I got 1 Burr Rune, so I just need to get another for Infinity. I actually don't have a Sir Rune. I have an Ohm, I have a Zod, and 2 Chams. Let's go! What? 5 more memberships from Brad? What a beast. And you know what? I wonder, maybe I didn't read some of this stuff. Because memberships are currently like on sale. So if you gift memberships, are they like 30% off too? I wonder if that's how it works. But thanks, Brad, for gifting 5 memberships as well. You are also a legend. Ooh. Everybody gets a membership. Everybody gets a membership. Rositza says if you get a Burr Rune, you're gonna delete D2. Nice. Oh, and Mutu becoming 2-month membership for Mutu. I was lucky, was gifted a membership. Oh, nice. Oh, you got gifted your second month of memberships. Nice, nice. Well, thank you for still being a member, Mutu. I'm down here in Florida dealing with the hurricane. Wow, Randy Shanna says dealing with the hurricane. Gotcha. I thought I had a Sir Rune. I was mistaken. I thought if I found a Sir Rune out here, I could cube it to a Burr, but I was... Maybe if I cubed up all them Vexes and Ohms and stuff, I could get to a Burr eventually. Or, to a Sir, maybe. That's what I was thinking, maybe. Alright, let's get this rocking and rolling now. Come on. Let's get out here and get finding, huh? Bring the mic about right here, and yeah. Would it be easier to get to level 99 on a hardcore character in single player or online with the new Terra Zones? Get to 99 with a hardcore character and... Oh, getting to 99 on single player would be much harder than online. For sure. Like, it would take like 5 years to get a character to 99 on a single player. Especially hardcore, because you got to play yourself, and then, you know, you got to like get your Enigma and stuff yourself if you're going Pally or something like that. You can't just like get wealth from like farming keys and then trading the keys to get the Shaco and the Oculus for your sorcerers and stuff. Oh, I forgot I had that thing. So yeah, I would say it's not even close in my opinion. Getting to 99 single player is much harder than online. And I know you said hardcore, but like, I don't know, you just have to play super safe online in full games with other people. So, do you have a team coming up for the ladder reset? Yeah, B. I usually always play with channel members. What is that? Come on. I usually always play with channel members, but Dobrunsky asked me if I wanted to play with him. So I decided to take him up on that offer. So I'm playing with Dobrunsky for ladder reset. Bro, Jeff Beals has followed your LK Player 7 advice. Found 2 Burrs and a Sir Malgal all on Saturday. Nice, nice. Let me see if I can fix this. How about we just go like this? I'm just going to crop the camera. There you go. All fixed. Man, that's pretty crazy. We found all that stuff from LK all in one day. That's like some of the best luck I've ever heard. Depending on how much you play, like if you played for like 15 straight hours, it's still pretty good luck, but was there... Oh, small crescent. Seth said he found a Vex and a Sir before. Yeah, I've had something like that happen, but never anything as crazy as, you know. Do you think Blizzard will give terror zones to single player anytime soon? Mala. I don't think so, to be perfectly honest, because of how they ended up doing them. Because they're like server side changes. So I think that terror zones are essentially going to be like torches and declone were on regular Diablo 2, how they never came to single player really. So you'll fill Nova or Chain Lightning. I'm a big fan of Nova, to be honest. Especially early on, because you can just Nova's only got what, the one synergy. It's Nova and Static, and then you max out Lightning Mastery, and then you have all these points left over to like max out, to put into Energy Shield and Telekinesis to like max out your survivability. I'm a big fan of Nova, especially early on. But I'm more a fan of Lightning than Chain Lightning too, if you're gonna go that way. So. That's supposed to be probably too much mana to start Nova. I mean, mana's not really, I mean, you just make an insight and put a point into warmth and you're like good to go for mana, so like mega, not much of an issue. Not to mention, I mean, if you're doing max energy shield, you are putting no points into vitality and you're putting all your points into mana, so you have like a bazillion mana. Pac-Man says Chain Lightning key farmer. Yeah, I mean I went Nova last ladder, and that's what I went and farmed keys with the Nova Sorceress. So I think you'll probably be fine either way. Lightning, Chain Lightning, Nova. Just depends on how you want to play or whatever. Personally, I'm kind of just for early on like that, I'm a bigger fan of farming keys with Nova, just because of the ease of operation. You know, you don't even have to aim or anything. You just tele stomp, and if you're anywhere close, you're good enough. Chain Lightning, I guess, kind of similar. It wraps around, but there was an Ogre Maul in there. Fly, Eagle, Fly, Cody B says, Yeah, I had the unfortunate circumstance of starting Carson Wentz in a league, so rip. Did not work out for me. Against the Eagles. My Detroit Lions can put up 30 against the Eagles, but not the Commanders. I heard a charm. I thought, oh, it's a large charm. Gross. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Pac-Man says he switches to Nova after he gets gear. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, after you get Infinity and all that stuff or something. I had no problem starting. I started the first season of D2R with Nova, so I didn't have much changes. I didn't even respec either. I went straight from day one. I kind of. It is the only thing, if you don't want to use any respecs, you got to let your team carry you to like level 8 or something before you can start putting points into stuff. But Lil Viet says, been without power for 3 days in Canada. That stinks, man. Without power for 3 days. That's too many days. Too many days. Hopefully that gets fixed shortly. Or immediately, I should say. Mana, shoot a druid. I mean, Dex cold. It is max Dex with cold, so that's a pretty solid small charm. Not bad. Confused charges. Let's go. We'll hang on to it. Just maybe I'll do some, save some, if you ever need the reses for stuff. Cody B says, how's everyone been this past week? Personally pretty good, but Psychonaut says the Washington football team, yeah, they're called the Commanders now. The Commanders. Oop. Soul Rune. Somebody called it. Who was up there saying soul, soul, soul? First rune I found. Soul Rune. Legendary. Another one. Did you say there was going to be 3 soul runes on the same run? Ethan says least favorite D2 class. Yeah, I mean, if I had to say, I would have to go Druid, I guess. And I mean, I don't hate the Druid. I play it sometimes for fun, but that's just Druid, in my opinion, is just like the weakest, essentially. It's pretty powerful early on, but like later, like end game, and you can do stuff. I'm not saying you can't do anything with, because it's so terrible, but overall, like kill speed, it's like the slowest in my opinion. Bistro, how goes the grind today? Not too bad. I've only been on for like 10 minutes, so not too much for grind yet, but oh, same old Lions, SOL. Nah, I thought you were calling 3 soul runes in the same run. You're almost right on accident. But yeah, same old Lions, yeah. They did lose this weekend. Oh boy, get out of here. Yeah, we'll check it. Same old Lions. The Packers, gross. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about the Packers is after the first 2 weeks, I had Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson on like a keeper league, and I'm like, man, they're just never throwing these guys the ball. They get like a couple of targets a week. Like, bro. And then I cut them, and then like 2 hours later, the coach is like, we got to get Doubs the ball more. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just cut that guy. Not that he's like, you know, game-breaking type of dude, but you know, for a rookie in a keeper league to start getting more targets on a team that doesn't have like a definitive #1 like legendary receiver, real rough mistake there, I guess, huh? Real rough mistake. Timothy says, watching from the Philippines, go get that burr room. Appreciate it. Philippines watcher. Yeah, the bad thing in my League Oblivion, in my my expensive keeper league, I had Justin Herbert, and he was like hurt. They're talking about him not playing and stuff, and even if he did play hurt, he was going to play worse. So I benched him and played Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz, based upon the league, like in that league, the way the high yardage bonuses go and stuff, Carson Wentz got 40 points the last 2 weeks. And then I play Carson Wentz, and it's like at halftime, Carson Wentz had negative points. So he ended up with 8 points at the end of the game. It wouldn't even have mattered if I started, if I'd started, because Herbert ended up playing, but he got like 14 points or something. Like it, you know, it didn't matter. Young Just 30 says, is he the only one that gets trashed from terrorized zones? Not the only one. I've heard people say that, but it still comes down to RNG and luck, and if you're playing them by yourself, or if you're playing in full games and stuff like that. Players 8 difficulty, you're gonna get way more good stuff, you know, if you're in full games. What I have been hearing that people complaining just like how fast the games are over, because everybody, like in Chaos Sanctuaries, like Chaos Sanctuary runs, people would kind of stick together, or if you run Bale, everyone's in the same spot. But in terrorized zones, everyone just like goes to the waypoint, everyone takes off in different directions. The whole game's gone in like 15 seconds, literally. And then they're just creating another game already. So it's just like a game creation simulator. Kind of like running LK, I guess, huh? So they're like a lot of people hate running LK, you know, because it's just like create, like grind. That's like what the terror zones are. But that's just something I've heard people complain about. Worst terror zone for me so far was the Crypt, Mausoleum, Bloodraven. Oh yeah, geez, that's a rough one, yeah. The monsters are so spread out. That's a rough one for sure. Harrison says, my Packers beat the Bucks. Yeah, accurate. I did. Somehow that happened. How do I know which ones look like the special chests? Well, there's these there's specific tiles. Like everything looks random, but it's really not. And you can see right here, there's this campfire with these tiki torches. This hut right here will have 2 chests that are always super chests, and then it has one right here that's a super chest. Grab that. And then if you notice too, it always has this armor rack right here, and you'll notice that when I come up to this next tile, this isn't the same tile. They're 2 tiles right next to each other that are identical. So here's the campfire. There's 2 chests. There's this rack right here, and there's one super chest up to in the upper right from the thing. So you notice how there's always this dead body right here. See? So they're just knowing the tiles, the way that they spawn or whatever. Jinx says Tristram is packed with monsters. Yeah. As long as you just hope one of the good places don't, you know, you don't miss the places when they're the good terror zones. Like Tristram, or the cow level, or, you know, the Chaos Sanctuary. Like, hopefully they don't do 3, like, good terror zones while you're sleeping or something, right? And you wake up and you're just like, son of a... Great, I might as well not play today because all the good terror zones are gone. 218 here, wow, appreciate y'all. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Yeah. Morning, trying to do the same in LK right now, says Quentin. Yeah, good luck with that. Hopefully, I've had some alright luck, so... I would say just in the few runs, to the fact that I got a high rune right off the bat, and... I think that technically the average for high runes is like 1 in roughly like 500 runs, so... While it seems like a lot, it's still like more efficient, right? AO says D2's the New England Patriots, the video games. Well, that would mean that Diablo 2 is coming to an end because the Patriots suck this year. Right? They've kind of not been great ever since Tom Brady left, pretty much. Oh boy, so much stuff over here. Oh, Psychonaut says, careful now, Phil. Hey, everyone talks about how my Lions suck. Come on. The Patriots aren't good this year. Come on. Did the Lions play? They kind of did, yeah. They were up by 10 before the game ended. And then they were not up by 10 anymore. Yeah, the Lions lost it. The Lions lost it yesterday. Unfortunate. Dashing defeat from the jaws of victory. That's a perfect way to say it. And then too, because it was my daughter's birthday, so I wasn't fully watching the game the whole time because obviously I had stuff to do. And yeah, I start hearing they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's going for it on 4th down again. What are they doing?" Blah blah blah, over and over again. And I'm like, "What?" Like the Lions went for it on 4th down like what, 5 times yesterday, something like that. Like, whoa. I ain't never scared. Psychonosis has a lifetime of memories. Can't complain now that they're slightly worse. The Patriots, that is. AO says he's thinking about going to New Baltimore for the game this weekend. That'd be cool, but you said your friend can't go. Gotcha. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't go to football games very often because it's so expensive, but I'm going to at least one this year. I might even go to two. I don't know. We'll see. Some Lions games. Cody B says still time to jump on the Wings bandwagon. The eyes are playing. Oh, Dan C coming in with a $1 super sticker. Thank you so much for the $1, my man. Woo. Oh yeah. Bliss says it seems the Bengals ticket prices skyrocket after they went to the Super Bowl. Oh, I believe it, yeah. See, I don't have to worry about that with the Lions. But still, even for teams where the tickets don't skyrocket, they're still expensive. Like the cheapest Lions tickets are like $70, which obviously you can't buy one. You're not going to the game by yourself, so you got to buy two of them, and so $140. You put on like Ticketmaster charges or whatever other BS there is. All of a sudden, you're talking, you know, $160 just for the tickets, $12.50 for a beer. Cody B says baseball games have the best environment. Yeah, usually there's so many baseball games too. You can like you can usually get them pretty cheap because there's so many games, so you can pick and choose. So, have you popped out any Sunder Charms? No, you can't find Sunder Charms yet from everything that I've read. Hockey preseason started, says Megan. Yeah, there's quite a few hockey fans up in here. Quite a few hockey fans. I'm not a huge hockey fan, but... Norette. Lions fan? Sorry to hear that, Phil. That's funny. Very true, though. 3 sockets, no good. The Oblivion says best he's found in a Terror Zone was a Vex. Does Detroit have AAA baseball? Detroit, the Tigers AAA team is in Toledo. Oh boy, Mercenaries got wrecked somehow. Toledo Mud Hens, right? I don't know. What is there? Isn't it the Grand Rapids like Snowcaps or something? Or I can't remember. Excuse me. There's a bunch of like little stadiums around Michigan though. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but we have like these like smaller. They're not even AAA. They're just like a league that some rich person invented, and they like sign these people to come play. It's kind of weird. I don't know if they have that all around the United States or not, but... Gerald Lightning says, if you can't find Sunder Charms, why even run around in Terror Zones? You level, you get more experience in Terror Zones, so... you can level up faster, I guess. Timeless comes in with the Ogre. The Ogre emote. Love to see it. Yeah, there are a couple new emotes down there. Did I just do... I can't remember if I did 2 or if I did more than that. I know I did Ogre and I did Let's Go. I don't know if I did another one. Can't recall now. Where I live in Memphis, I assume you're talking about Tennessee. We have the USA team that plays one town over. Oh, that's the USA team, huh? Like USA national baseball team? Interesting. The Bills better win if I'm paying to spend on Sunday in Newark. You're going to a Bills game? Had to pay up to go, it sounds like. Yeah, that's the Bills games are probably real expensive, huh? Since they're like good. No Rune yet. What is going on here? Crazy. Did they fix the Thunder Charms that so they worked with traps? Asked Dan C. Yeah, they did fix that. So the Thunder Charms now work with all of your minions, skeletons on the Necromancer, the Hydras. It should supposedly what they said, it does work with all that stuff now. The traps for the assassin. So what's going on, Dave B? What is up? We'll see. To find the Rune, you gotta find the Jade Monkey before the next full moon, like it's a myth. I mean, I got one Rune. I gotta get a second one though. We'll see if I can get one here. Hopefully. Jason says, not looking forward to grinding out runes. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to do this. Like, I got the other Rune from the pits. I mean, you can find them around, but I just decided to try this out for a little bit. Haven't ran LK for a few months, so thought I'd zip out here and see if I could get lucky. Lucky. Jeff's talking about hit some of the outside chests and stuff. Yeah, I mean, the thing is if you do that, you can get stuff out of there you want, but it takes more time. Like, if you do half as many runs hitting the super chest, then it ends up taking you... That's not a bad charm, or a bad jewel to offset what's on the Indarl's Visage. Add some strength. And you get that fire res almost completely gone. It's not a bad one, really. Mouse comes in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Ugh. Like button or I'll summon my alter ego Spooky, and then everyone gets a swirly. I was unaware that you were the same person, I guess. But yeah, don't forget 230 people in here. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. A very large number for Sweet Phil. Go ahead and slap that like button for me. Give it a little slay. A triple slay of the like button would be excellent. And there's something. What did I? Oh, circlet. Just gonna grab that. There's a small charm there too. I can barely see, man. I don't feel tired, but maybe I'm tired. My eyes all dry, huh? Like button awareness. Yeah, this is like button awareness time right now. Why do you need strength if it's going on your merc? I mean, it's not like the end of the world or whatever, but depending on what you're doing, I mean, strength does technically add a slight amount of damage. So, that's not a bad one. Also, life with some fire res. Neither one perfect, but you get so many like pretty good charms. That's why it's so good to run LK right when you start off single player. You get so many like super useful charms like this. Like not perfect, but especially imagine doing this like you get online, you get charms like this to counteract like your fire sunder charm along with a bunch of life, like slowly adding up life on all these different charms, you know. So how's it going? What's going on, Toby? JB says you smash that like button as often as possible. Yeah, as long as you hit it an odd number of times, that's all that matters. Dave says super chests can be decent once in a while. Yeah, I don't mind doing super chests once in a while. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I would ever do it again, or I probably would never recommend to anybody to run LK till you make Enigma. I did that back in the day. Probably did like 50 straight hours of LK. Would not recommend again. I would never do it. Oh, see, yeah, Jeff says you need that extra strength to equip that Sacred Armor Fortitude. That is a good point. Personally, I would never make a Sacred Armor Fortitude, but if you're one of them people trying to get your most defense out of it, there you go. Lightning skills, max damage. Wow. Almost complete full of jewels again. Great. Gems. So what is Sunder Charm Affix item level? I have no idea. I mean, you have to be level 75 to use it, so I don't know about getting too crazy into the like how, I don't know if it has a certain item level to be able to drop, or if it can just drop from terror zones, you know what I mean? There was a burr. Oh, I missed a burr rune. No, no. Trey said he's running. Oh, no. He said he found 2 Sir runes. Gotcha. What do I need the burr for? I want to make an infinity on single player. Let's just grab all this stuff, I guess. We'll go ahead and cube up. So much stuff. Burr can only be found Act 4 and on. No, maybe I misunderstood what you're saying there, Pac-Man, but definitely you can find Burr rune from Super Chests in Act 3. I've found them, and I found my first Burr from the pits, you know, so yeah, maybe I misunderstand your statement. Possible. Oh yeah. Cube up the tails to the rails too, fellas. Marcus says, I found 2 burrs in Act 2. Yeah. Finding them off of monsters, you can find like any rune. I found my Cham in the pits, so duh pits. There's a little bit different as far as when it comes down to like Act bosses or stuff like that. Like Indaro can only drop up to low. The bosses, the Countess can drop up to low. Like those type of bosses can only drop up to low in Act 1. Burr in Act, I don't remember, but I know the low rune is the one in Act 1. You guys know. Still being the nicest dude even when telling people that they're wrong is sometimes. Every once in a while I'll be in a bad mood. I'll just be like, dude, just no, if someone says something wrong, that's fine. It's when I think someone's telling me I'm an idiot is when I get upset. I'm gonna be honest. Mephisto can drop Ja. I didn't think so. I thought Burr was the highest you could get from one of those guys in Act. I don't know. I've never found anything. I've never found a high rune like that off of Mephisto. Muchu says Mephisto's Cham. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just literally am saying I do not know, like, for sure. So I'll take your word on it. Well, we just got 3 different words from 3 different people, so I guess I would have to look it up, I should say. Would you recommend farming Act 1 in Hell? I do it a little bit. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't like target farm like, oh, I'm going hambone on the cold plains. But like, when I ran my Nova Sorceress, I would like, oh, I'm gonna go run the Countess. And I was like, you know what? And I zip around, like, I forget, I think it maybe is the cold plains that has no lightning immunes. So I'd zip around real quick in like 30 seconds as fast as I could teleport and just see if I seen any packs real quick in like a circle around the map and then go run the Countess real quick. And I mean, I found a few skillers and like, you can find things like Shaco and stuff like that, Viper Magi from them, and get some Rune Word bases. They're incredibly weak monsters, so it's super fast, super easy, even on higher players' difficulty. So I guess I would recommend it, but also not like highly recommend it, you know what I mean? The Pits is very good though, right, Trey? The Pits is 85 area, you can find everything there, so. Rattlehead says llama found, I think talking about a Cham off of Mephisto, so alright, well. If that's accurate, there you go. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, drop this gold off. Probably getting so much gold. Why not use Act 4 instead of running the docks? It's easier to run the docks. Depending on your load times, Act 4, like I always used to do Act 4 on regular Diablo 2, but I don't, and plus it saves my wrist from more work. Because I can just go like this and then not have to teleport over again, telekinesis, go to Act 4, spawn in, then telekinesis over to the waypoint, and then I can just, it's more casual, you know what I mean? And when I do it the other way, like, to do all that stuff and to not, like, lose time, you could do it, like, 3 or 4 seconds faster from going to Act 4, but that's if you do it perfect, you know what I mean? So you're saving, like, 3 or 4 seconds, like, and then some runs you misclick, and then you don't, you know, then you miss a half a second here, you miss a half, and then you're like 1 second faster, and at that point it's like, I don't even care, you know? I'm trying to read chat, have a good time. My wrist, I've always had wrist problems, like, I don't know if you guys seen, I went bowling yesterday, my daughter's birthday party was a bowling birthday party, so my wrist is in pain today. I broke my hand when I was younger, right here. Like just above my wrist. I got a scar right here from work. I don't know if you can really see it. There's a huge lump on my knuckle. I cut through a tendon, I had to have surgery. And then I tore something on my wrist or something at a rock concert back in the day. So this wrist is all messed up. And it's just, to me, it's just not worth, you know. I say saving the work on my wrist for like a 2 second faster LK run. You know, it's not worth it, you know. But yeah, every time my wrist is fine, like I can be on the computer all day for hours and hours and hours and fine. But if I go bowling, man, like my wrist kills. But I mean, I like bowling, so I don't know. Even though I'm not good at bowling, so. Will the new season have new rune words? Shockingly enough, Morris-T, I have not heard anything about that. They always could announce it late, like sometime this week, Tuesday, Thursday. But I haven't heard anything about new rune words, so. Yeah, I have heard someone mention up there they think that Torque Ice Fist can drop Cham. I've heard the highest from the council was Cham. I did hear that somewhere, so. Turn up a little bit on my end here. Ooh, let's go. This rager, this banger right here. This song F's. 15 until I have to go to work. I'll pop some chests with you. Get after it, Alex. Hopefully you get some good luck. My man. Jeff Saffron says nothing was announced in regards to new rune words. Yeah. Yep. Soul rune lame. Fred says at least there was no Leatherface, Karen. Yeah, no, she won't. She wasn't there this time. Jordan says, got a burr off a Mephisto. Players 1 online in the season 1. That's a wicked drop. Yeah. I've never. I can't even think of what the highest rune would have been I got off Mephisto. You figure you run so many Mephisto runs. I feel like I got an ohm off of Mephisto maybe one time or something like that. I did get one time. I did get the low rune off of Andariel, which was pretty wicked, but. Jason says needs to head out. Good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hopefully I do get that good luck. Because I'm 247% chance of getting a burr rune today, so that's a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance. Dr. Bacon says we need a spirit equivalent for melee. I mean, a really, really cheap one. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of 39 gold find. One off a perfect. I was chucking so fast. Not generally a gold finder on single player, but yeah, almost a max there. What was this one? Just some lightning? Yeah, just lightning, nah. And I don't gold find on single player, so I'm actually not going to hang on to that. With auto gold pickup, I literally just end up with so much gold I don't know what to do with it, so. Bistro says this sounds like Prince of Persia soundtrack. Yeah, I was thinking like The Mummy or something. Something you know, in that general Middle Eastern area. Yeah, it's called like ethnic rock something. So, yeah. 420 Farmer says Honor Slab's pretty good. There are a few pretty good budget things. I don't know if anything like equivalent to Spirit, but yeah. I think you can only get a Zod from 85 plus zones in Act 5. No, that's not accurate, Rar. I actually, I found my Zod in the pits, so the one that I have currently on single player here. I mean, I think you can find Zod rune like anywhere in hell, kinda. Yeah, I know Pits is 85. You said 85 zones and Act 5 plus. It's not Act. So you're saying like those two things, not what you call it. It doesn't have to be both of those. Okay, I read your comment wrong. I gotcha. I mean, because you can find a burr rune, or you can find a Zod in Cows, right? Cows is an 84 area, so. Yeah, okay, Dr. Bacon's commented the exact same thing I said. It's hard for me to say, like, because I would generally pull from, like, well, I know that's not true because my personal experience, I found this or that, you know what I mean? But, I mean, how many times have I found a Zod rune? Just once. So, but I know I've heard of people finding them in Cows, so, and I know that's an 84, so, or an 83? I think it's Cows 84. Can't remember now. I forget everything. I need to drink more water. Since I'm, since I'm doing all this cardio all the time. Godly Belt of the Whale for the Merc. Have jewelry, gloves, boots, belt for mercs. Emilio needs to be pimped out. Not yet. No. They don't have that on regular D2 or Shaco. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Rune, blah. Nope, just a standard helmet stuff. So, do you enjoy cardio or weights more? Yeah, it's a tough call here. Not really that tough. I do enjoy weights more, but between like this and hurting my back and stuff like, and you know, blood pressure being too high, and 5 to shockwave. I mean, any good shock with a 161 enhanced defense. Any good shockwave druid builds out there? Unfortunately, it's kind of the wrong skill you want, huh? You'd want that to be a 5 NATO. But yeah, between all the injuries I got, cardio is just easier. And then like my cholesterol was a little high last time I went to the doctor. The blood pressure was a little high, and that runs in my family. Both of them do, really. So I need to start doing more cardio and stuff like that. So, but I definitely enjoy just like gripping and ripping some heavy weights. You know what I mean? Yeah, Trey, yeah. Cardio. What do you mean? Lift weights faster? To try swimming? Best of both worlds? Yeah, I don't like... The thing is, I don't like swimming, though. So that's going to be a problem. I mean... Maybe I'll build a shockwave druid one day, huh? Right after I make my flickering flame in here. Jeff, do you also know the terror zones every item can drop out normal monsters if they're 87 plus? What was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the way most high rune stuff works, you can just, that's what I was kind of saying, but I'd have to look it up again, but I think most high runes from normal white monsters, they can just kind of drop from anywhere. Those like restrictions on how like a low can drop in Act 1 from the bosses and champions, or from the bosses and like super uniques. I think that's just for the Act bosses and super uniques. You know what I mean? But I'd have to look it up again. Chris says in what he thinks or what he knows or whatever, level 81 plus monsters can drop Zod runes. So I don't know if he looked it up or if he just knows it or if that's a thing, but that could be maybe right. Run while lifting weights, efficient. Yeah, if I had weights down here, yeah, I'd go rip a set real quick, come back over here, do a few runs while I'm recovering. But yeah, right now, geez, with the current status of my wrist, I can't, because like, what am I supposed to do? Even if I got a squat bar, like holding it, my lower back was messed up from like a week ago. If I'm doing pull-ups, it like hurts on my wrist. Bench pressing, I can't put any, like it hurt. I can't really lift any weights right now. It's rough. Jinx says he just looked up on max roll and a Zod can drop in the Den of Evil 1 in 1.16 million fallen. Yeah. And that's one of the things I'm kind of wondering too with these new terror zones. How the drop rates are going to be different, like, you know, if you can find a Zod rune in like certain areas, but it's like 1 in 10 million. With the area levels changing, is that going to change any of the drop rates on stuff? Because definitely, I mean, if the regular white monsters are like level 95, they can obviously then drop like D-Web and stuff. So are D-Webs just going to be way more common now? And maybe the rune drop rates will kind of be the same because they aren't affected by monster level as much by the drop rates. But now there'll be more monsters that can drop things like D-Web. So runes will be the same common, but the uniques will be more common. I'd have to take some research to figure out. Way above my brain capacity. Way above my brain capacity. 270 people. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on this wonderful Monday. Don't forget, like button. Slay that thing. That just hurt my wrist when I did that. Oh my gosh. Slay that like button. Fellas. Ugh. You found an Astrians. Those thoughts drive you to farm terror zones though. Astrians is a rare one there. Whoa. Oh, Derek coming in with $10 of Canadian money. Remember to stretch. It does the body good. Yoga? Question mark. Yoga's I never really did yoga, but thank you for that $10 super chat. Derek, you legend. Amrune. Alright. Get out of here before I get taken out. Thank you so much once again. Let's go. Fred comes in with the let's go. Woo. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, that is kind of accurate. Yeah, because with the we were talking about that earlier with champions and not champions. I keep saying champions. Got to use the right terminology not to confuse anybody here. It's super uniques. I think it's super uniques and act bosses have their own like loot tables. Like that's why the countess can drop up to low, but you can like find a Zod in the pits. You know. Appreciate it, Tordei for a fast recovery. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just from bowling. Like it didn't even hurt that much yesterday, but then the swelling goes down a little bit and it hurts more. But Gerardo, what's going on? Yo, what cooking? Trying to get that burr rune. I'm definitely getting a burr rune today. It's just whether I find it now or whether I'm gonna find it a little bit later. So hopefully sooner rather than later, huh? Oh, G-Stack slamming some of the new emotes. Yeah. Psycho Nuts says, like the Terrazone mechanics, it's not perfect, but adding additional farming areas every hour is a nice change of pace. Yeah, that's kind of, I would say like 80% of people agree with that statement, I would say. You know what I think, though, is one thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way? I feel like they almost are including, like, bad terror zones in there so that people get, like, FOMO for, like, the good terror zones, you know? Like, oh, no, the terror zone trackers, you know, oh, it's cows, I gotta get on and play, like, I have to, you know, like, because that's, like, the good terror zones. It's a chaos sanctuary, you know? I don't know. I am anti-change, guys, so maybe that could be obscuring my judgment here, huh? What's this 234% chance to find? No, it's just kind of like a joke, because, like, if there's a 100% chance you can find something, that means it's absolutely for sure going to happen. Like, if you look at the weather and there's a 100% chance of rain today, then it's going to rain, you know? So, it's just kind of a joke, like, oh yeah, there's 257% chance I'm finding a high rune today. You know what I mean? 100% chance to find an ogre. Yeah, it's kind of a... Because the first day I did it, I'm like, there's a 101% chance I find a high rune today. And then I dropped a cham rune, like, on run 11 of cows or whatever. So it's kind of a, you know... Now kind of a running joke I do. Yeah, half superstitious. I don't really believe in superstition, but it is also, I guess you could say it's half superstitious, right? Paul says Bloody Foothills was good. Bloody Foothills run, or terrorized. Yeah, I kind of like the whole Bloody Foothills and the, what do you call it? What's the next one? Frigid Highlands. When Macro did his, like, 4 sockets but nothing else on it. Halfway to Jeweler's Bone Weave of the Whale. When Macro did his, like, quote-unquote experience analysis on it or whatever, he said it was going to be, like, one of the worst. I didn't really understand how, but because all the monsters are real easy and, you know, I don't know if it's really the biggest, but it's like, I don't know. But I kind of liked it. Paul says outer steps too. You get Izzy. Yeah. Hey Phil, just found the BK wedding band and was wondering if it's worth anything. A little bit. It's not worth an insane amount, but it is worth a little bit because the $1, it's, you know, a melee SOJ essentially, kinda sorta. I don't know. I'm really bad at online values because I play, like right here, I'm playing single player. I play single player so much. But I mean, you could probably. I mean, I'm just gonna completely guess without really knowing, but. I don't know, you could probably definitely at least get an IST for it, I would guess. Probably more, but I'm conservative side, I would say. Nothing like having to explain a joke. Well, it's kind of a... Kurt says, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little superstitious. No, I don't believe in superstitious, but I think it's funny to say superstitious things. Like that, you know? Like sometimes if I run players 8 too, like I'll run players 7 because technically there's not really a reason to run it on players 8, but like if I run players 7 for a long time, I don't find nothing, I'll switch it to players 8. If I'm on players 8, I'll switch it to players 7, you know. Crom just got his first ever lightsaber on his way to the Countess. Nice. Make sure on your way to the Countess you're taking out those ghost packs. Those ghosts have like a 2 or 3 times better chance of dropping high runes than regular monsters do. I got a Sir Rune on the way to the Countess. Season 1, right at the beginning of Season 1. Circa says running to try to get a green essence for 3 hours. It changes based upon player's difficulty. So if you're on, you'll have to look it up. You can, I don't know where necessarily find it. I can't remember offhand, but it's probably like 1 in 20 or 30 kills to get one on players 1. And I am kind of guessing here, but dropping down to like green is one from Bale, right? I can't remember exactly, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip this song. Sorry, G-Stacks, but it's a little too slow for a hype mega slaying like this, you know. So 10 million gold, time to battle, gamble some boots, huh? You're gambling boots, huh? I don't think I've ever went and gambled boots. Rip G-Stacks, right? I always go circlets or amulets. I feel like getting like the best possible boots. I mean, I guess if you got some sick... What was I just doing? Crazy tri-res with like perfect rolls and everything can be worth like $1 bazillion. I guess maybe if you get like the rare boots. The problem is if you get magic boots of any kind, they're not really worth anything, right? Is there a magic boot? Like, because if you do amulets, you can get some like 3 to lightning skills, 10 FCR or something that can, you know, have value because you can't really get that anywhere else. There's not the same kind of thing with boots, is there? Just trying to get some tri-reses for your sorceress. Gotcha. Alright, alright. Ogre Axe, let's go. What PC do I have? Ghost, I got a computer that I put together myself. I got a, oh no, it's been so long now I can't remember. What, I got a 44... I don't even remember. What do I have? Let me look real quick. Share stream. Let's go. Share stream. I got a Hellhound right here. It's reversed anyways, but RX 6600 Hellhound, and I have a Ryzen 7 3700X. I got a 3700X. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't remember. I haven't looked at them in so long. So nothing crazy, but not some mega crazy like massive hog computer, but I've been thinking about upgrading, but it's just at this point it's so expensive to upgrade everything. But G-Sec says he remembers my build better than I do. Probably. I mean, everybody remembers everything better than I do. Where's the Burr Rune? Yeah, Sarah, what's going on? Using the new Let's Go emote. Burr Rune has not dropped yet. It's on its way. On its way. Yeah, G6 up here says Hellhound. Yeah, I can never remember. Can never remember. Yeah, Alex says my build's in the other room. That's how beastly it is. Yeah, I need a whole controlled, air-conditioned environment for it. It's such crazy build. Nah. It's right here, but it's like, I couldn't look at what I had. I knew the boxes were right up in the corner over here. And oh. Shelves I have behind my green screen over here. So many lum runes. I'm gonna have to go cube all this stuff up here at some point. Oh, jeez. After the stream, though. I won't do that to you. Go looking for flawed amethysts and flawed rubies and stuff to have to cube up all these stupid lum runes. Won't put you through that. Toad Hog Slug says no way. Right. Sarah says, hey everyone, what's going on? Sarah, yo, lately I don't do meth runs, but my pit barb is almost geared. I will add that soon, says Marcus. Nice. Good old pit barb. Great character right there. No hand comes with the working out slayers. Nice. Dang, he didn't notice my oh, my apologies, DJ. There's 200, there's almost 300 people in here. I'm gonna miss some. If it goes by a little bit and it's an important question, I will try to catch and answer it, but it is very difficult, so. Here we go. You threw it in again. That's all right. No problem. If I miss it and some time goes by and it's way up, you can ask again. I'll answer it for you here. When you're opening the chest like this, the magic find doesn't matter, right? It's only the player's number. Like player's 5 is less chance than 7. Yeah. If you're looking for high runes for lower Kuros, yeah, high runes in general aren't affected at all by magic find. I'm pretty sure that these are only the super chests are not affected. Even the items out of it, I don't think are affected. I could be wrong here, but this is what I think. The runes I know 100% certain the magic find does not affect, but I'm pretty sure these are like predetermined drop patterns of items. I'm pretty sure. And Trey asked, does MF hurt your chance of finding high runes? No. Because the way it works, the game decides, okay, are you going to find a rune, an item, gold, or a potion, I think. And then if it rolls a rune, then it goes, okay, it's a rune. Is it going to be an L rune? You know, and it like that. Is it going to, but if it says like, it's going to be an item, is it going to be a white item? Is it going to be a set item? Is it going to be a magic item? Is it going to be a rare item? They all have different odds, so it picks between rune and item, and then the magic find applies to the item, determining whether it's going to be magic, set, or rare, or whatever. So. Are the red portals in Act 5 worth farming? The thing about those is that they're usually the monsters in there are so hard. It's usually not really. I'm pretty sure you don't really get great experience from there. I think they turned them down because people used to power level in there. But they are... Oh, they're not even 85, says somebody? I thought they were 85 areas. I thought inside those portals were 85 areas, but they're like... They're just... The monsters in there are so difficult that nobody farms them, and they and they cranked down the experience a bunch because people used to power farm them. Oh, Mark. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. That's, I forgot about that, but yeah, they as of 2.4 patch, they are 85 areas. So I would say they're probably not worth farming just because they're so hard, but that's all up to you. Like if you want to do a challenge that you think is fun, then maybe, but dang it, I did not mean to get you. If you're just running for runes, don't wear MF so you won't miss items. Just an overall tip, says Mutu. Yeah, if you're running strictly to get runes, clear speed is king. So clear speed is king as far as runes go. To a point. You never want to get so much clear speed that you're like not having fun playing the game, right? Hits of Acheron or Ekon is 85 in Ek. Oh, yeah. I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. For some reason, when you said red portals, I was thinking of when you make Ubers. But almost everything I said still applies, though. With the exception of talking about how hard it was. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so stupid. Cha! Did I miss a Grand Charm? Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to, the density, I've ran those before, those pits of Acheron and whatever they're called. The density's not that great, and they are kind of difficult. I don't know why my brain instantly went to the Uber things or whatever, but yeah, those pits of Acheron and those type of things, they're not really, in my opinion, not really worth farming unless you're just trying to do something different. My apologies on stupid not thinking correctly when I said that or whatever. Poison and Bone Necromancer skills. Dexterity, 40 to life, no skill. Boo. Let's go, my men. What's going on, Michael? I told my wife she is my corn yesterday. What? What does that mean, Fred? Maybe I missed a comment. Oop. Pits of Acheron has no lightning immunities. That's a good reason why. Mutu isn't those aren't those like caster things? Can't they be immune to lightning? They're like the ghosts or whatever in the Pits of Acheron. They are the weakest monster in there, but I think that they can be immune to lightning. Rune. You'll have to look up Corn Kid, Phil. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so. Still find high runes on players 1, asked Ants. You definitely can. It's just less likely to happen, you know what I mean? You want to do as high a player's difficulty as possible. As your character possibly could, if you're specifically trying to get high runes. Great. These schmucks. Character's not exactly built for kill speed. Probably more time than I want to spend to grab a small charm. The big D2 streams. Oh, the big D2 streams don't try to answer the comments. Yeah, I try to. There's quite a few people in here, which is a good problem. Thank you everyone for joining me. But yeah, sometimes it can be difficult to catch questions and answer them. Feel any burns today? I'm dropping them left and right, says Ivan. Well, congratulations, Ivan. You're making me angry at you saying things like that. But no burr runes today. Just a few like mediocre charms, I'd say, is the best so far today. In oh, been on over an hour already. Wow. Snipes got 54 runs in, got a Sir from Trav. Nice, yeah. I've done like hundreds, even thousands of Trav runs. I've never gotten a high rune from there before, so that's sweet Phil's luck for you. Attack rating, a couple of resistances. Nah. James says, I've been farming half hour a day since the release of D2R and have yet to found a burr or jaw. Yeah, I mean, over that long time, that's kind of quite a bit of time. I guess it depends, like, how you're farming or whatever, but yeah, there's that much time is quite a bit. Did you make an edge in an edge bow? Yeah, that's like mandatory for gambling, right? One time I seen someone selling that. They were trading, they named their character the Edge. So it was like the Edge's edge bow. They were trading. But this was back in regular Diablo 2 when only one character could have a name, you know? Now anyone can name their character like the Edge or whatever. But back then, you know, only one character could be named that, so. Soul Shale. How much MF do you have on this one? Johan, I don't even know. It's like 30. Like, Magic Find, with what I'm doing right now, the Magic Find doesn't matter. When you're just running LK to get runes like I'm doing. Rune. That should have been a burr. Game screwed me. Literally got a Sir from a trash Andy mob. Nice. There you. That's the best, right? Commander says above 1,000 runs this season and no high runes for me either. People say it's a good high rune spot. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we just got bad luck, man. Bad luck. Ah, get out of here. I'm gonna get wrecked by these bros. Where's the chest at? There we go. Mark says he misses the unique names. Misses them. Do the lock super chests have a different drop rate for runes? I don't know about different drop rate. Different chests have different patterns. I'm not too familiar with the fully all the different patterns type of stuff or whatever. Nah. But I know different chests, they can have different types of patterns that can drop. It's all pretty confusing, but I don't really even know it all in full. But a little break time, take a little drink. Yeah, the whole unique name thing was kind of cool, actually. Like, people would just have these crazy names, like, and nobody else could get them. Cody said, calling a burr on the 402. That'd be awesome, right? Starzar says he played D2 after work for an hour. Maybe I don't farm a zone. I just log on and run the pit, sanctuary, stuff. It's less boring, but is it less efficient? Probably, but that's not always. Efficiency isn't the end-all be-all. Some people it's the end-all be-all, but I don't necessarily believe that. Whatever makes you happy. You know, games are about having fun. If you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying it, that's gonna be the worst thing, you know. Don't turn Diablo 2 into a job, right? Unless it's your job. Then it's fine. Ooh, love this one too. Jordan, what do you mean Blizzard spelled Burr wrong? Oh, took me a second. Why is Rune spelled E-L right here? Right? See, if I read comments a little faster, I probably would have gotten that joke right away. Oh, oh! If I wasn't so busy rocking out to super cool songs. You should start running Trav instead. Yeah, maybe coming up in the future. Can't decide what character I want to play for a bit, says G-Stacks. Dude, rock a Necromancer. If you haven't done one lately, rock a Necromancer. I've been I never played Necromancer a lot up until about a year ago. And loving Necromancer. I'm loving it. Mouse says people would sell unique names on JSP. I had seen or heard of that in the past. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't imagine, I don't know, trading for a name or whatever. I don't know about that, but to each their own, you know. I guess why not if you just trade a billion different high runes that you found and in a roundabout way get yourself a unique name. Unit cold, blah. Summon Necro or Poison Necro? I'm a big fan of Summon just because it's so lazy. I'm a lazy person, so I'm lazy in some points, right? Oh, Fred says I'm gonna get a Hell Rune on 385. Legendary, hopefully. Hopefully I get one of the Hell Runes. Batilius Rage. So when Ladder was first announced, my graphics card fried. Got the same card. At the same time, it was 1300 after you talked about your card. I looked at it again, and it was 470. Card's on the way. Yeah, graphics cards have plunged since crypto crashed, and obviously, I don't know if it's that obvious, I guess, but proof of work ended on Ethereum, so they made their migration or whatever to proof of stake or whatever. So yeah, GPUs plunge. Okay, runs are tough on my eyes. Too many items drop, easy to miss runes sometimes. Yeah, you really got to make sure, right? Right, so. Do you think it's worth picking up low base magic items and rares? I would say not magic items, but rare ones can kind of be. Because, like, let's say you pick up this one. Similar to it almost rolled pretty good. Not quite, though. Because this is just a heavy belt. It can roll with all the good stuff on it. You could get a tri-res belt, hit recovery, a bunch of strength. If that defense roll was something else, you could roll a perfect belt, and you can upgrade rares with certain recipes. So with rare items, I do that, not with magic ones. So NFCR 100, that's not good. Do we fill for Mercenary Andy's Visage or a Vamp Case? I pretty much always go Andaro's Visage personally. Attack speed on top of it, you know, so. Phil, if you don't find a bird today, wasn't it clickbait then? Well, it's not clickbait. I mean, how can you have clickbait when your title's about something you think is going to happen? I mean, the title's a joke because it's impossible and doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, content says 234% chance. That means you're finding between 2 and 3 burr runes today. Right. Got my Enigma today after Sir Rune dropped from LK. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, says Jaren. Congrats on that one. I wouldn't mind even getting a Sir Rune because I think I could cube up a lot of my other stuff to get to a burr, maybe. I would do it too. I'd cube together that Ohm and the Vexes, and I don't know if I have enough if I look at the all the gulls I got and stuff if I can get there, but content says only picks up rare rings, ammies, boots, and gloves. Yeah, those are pretty much the go-to. Belts are not as good, kind of, sort of. But Squiggus says it sounds like the Dragon Ball Z soundtrack. I think it was the prior song. That's what he's talking about. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember. I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, but well, younger. But it's been a hot minute, that's for sure. Well, an average minute, I should say. Oh, jeez. Ricardo, take the opportunity to tell you your videos are very good, even though it's Spanish with subtitles. I can enjoy your videos. A big greeting from Uruguay. Appreciate it, Ricardo Plata. Appreciate the kind words, I mean. Ugh. Bob Ballard just found an Ohm and a terrorized Tarash Tomb and a Shaco. Nice. Damn gaze, if you want to cham it, they cannot be frozen, says Jeff. That's his opinion on the thing right there. How do I transition to hell, Phil? Transition to hell. Make sure you're high enough level when you're coming out of Nightmare, I guess is about the only advice. Transitioning to hell. Yeah. Oh! Let's go! What did I just say? What did I just say? Let's finish the run. I'm gonna get another Rune. Get another Sur Rune, I mean. Let's go. So I seen the S and I was like, that's a Soul Rune. Did I get it? Good. Good, I got it. Dude, what is going on? 380 runs in, and I got a Vex, a Sur, like all these other runes. This is some great luck. Considering I did 1,000 runs before and didn't get a single high rune. Now I've gotten a couple and just 380 runs. Wow, that's legendary. Yes, sir. Right? Yeah. Let's go. All right. That's awesome. All right, you know what I'm going to do before I do anything? I'm going to go, let's go do some quick math here. Let's go do some quick math. We could be, maybe we'll pop together in infinity today, huh? Maybe. What am I looking for? Oh, this is where I was looking. That's wicked. Players 8, yeah. A-Clay, I had it on players 8. Or whoever, someone must ask that too, but. Yeah, Paul, that's what I've heard roughly the same. Paul Z, that it's roughly 1 in 500 runs from LK is the average luck. But yeah, I found a Vex, a Sur, did I find 1 Gull or 2 Gulls in 380 runs? I think it was 2 Gulls, a Vex, and a Sur, along with like a Pull and a Lem. Like, this has been some crazy luck. I'll have to see when I put the video together, to be honest. So I have all these Gull runes. I have 2, 4, 6 Gull runes. I have no problem cubing all of these together. I have 3 Vex runes and an Ohm. 2 Ohms makes it low. 2 Vexes with an Emerald makes it Ohm. Yeah. I got that pulled up. I was looking to see. Get out of here, stupid ads everywhere. So all these Gulls I can get to Vexes. So like Vex. So this and so like these 3. Let's pull these over here. Here's 1 low rune. And then Vex. There's another. There's an Ohm. There's 2 Vexes and then those 2 Vexes can make an Ohm. So there's another low. And then 2 lows can go to a Sur, right? Need 3 ohms. So yeah, 1 ohm, 2 ohm. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if I... Oh, yeah, I got the Rune here, sir. Oh, wait, am I dumb? I have an Ohm. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that goes to low. I am dumb. Never mind. There's that. So there's a low rune, and then we need to make another low rune. So Vex. Vex and Vex. There's one Ohm. So I'd have to cube everything I got pretty much together, huh? What do you want a bird to do? I want to get an infinity. In single player infinity. It is kinda, man. What do you think? You know what? I'm probably gonna do this. Man, I wish I could find a low rune. Because I think I found a low rune, but I think I cubed it to make Enigma. Well, the only thing that I'm going to do is because I'm running LK, I think I'm gonna wait and see what I find. Like, if I find a low rune or something, or if I find... Because I only did 380 runs. I think I'm gonna take these to 1,000. Maybe I'll find a Rune. Maybe I'll find another Sir Rune, and I won't have to cube all these Vexes. I can make Flickering Flame. I can make another CTA. Or I can take this stuff and cube it to a low. How annoying would it be if I make my Infinity, and then I find a Rune in like 50 runs? And I just cubed all these Vexes and Ohms together, right? Instead, I could take this stuff, cube it together, make a low rune, and then I can make a Fortitude and an Infinity instead of, you know... That'd be so upsetting. I'd be so mad. So why don't we just wait, and I'll keep doing more of these for maybe for another day or two, just to kind of see what happens. And wow, I got so many Gull runes around here. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't need all these Gull runes, you know, like, I'm gonna cube these Gull runes right now just to make some room over here. Brah. Oh yeah, Cody just said exactly. I'll cube those Gulls though, because they're bad. I'll keep 3 of them. I can always cube them later, but I'm gonna cube a couple of these real quick. Just I got a mule that has stuff on it, so I need regular square rubies and cube these Gulls up. So we'll do that. Maybe I'll have a bunch of Vexes too. Maybe I'll just cube up from some of the Vexes too, just to save some room, because I'm never gonna use 9 Vexes, you know, like Emerald, Square Emerald, and Square Ruby. Okay. Yeah, what Pac-Man said. Always keep 1 or 2 just in case. Gem? Random Mule. Should have named these better. Other gems. There you go. 2 lows is a Sir? Yeah. So I need... Let's grab 2 of these, and... What did I just say? Emerald? Oh yeah, I said Emerald. Let's go like that. Yes, Anil, we kind of looked at it, talked about it, whatever. I can make a, I could make the Infinity, but I'm going to keep running some LK. Kind of like, almost like video-wise purposes too. I'll probably go to 1,000, and then at that point I would go ahead and make the Infinity if I didn't find any other, because what if I do some more runs and I find a Burr or another Sir or something? I'd be so mad to go ahead and do that, and you know, like, oh, I just found a Burr rune, I just cubed together an Ohm and 2 lows and all these Vexes that I can use to make things like a better CTA. Flickering Flame, I could take a low to make a Fortitude. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait, do some more runs here, and I admire your restraint. If I could cube up to finish a rune word, I would do it. Yeah, I would definitely do it too, but only because I kind of want to / plan on, you know, doing more runs here. So those. Those. Oh, nah. 2 Vexes. Vexes go to an Ohm, right? Because I had like 3 Vexes in there. I don't need all of these, so. We got an Ohm. And we'll call it a day with that, huh? So we got another Ohm rune. I couldn't. I don't even remember where it went. Where's my CTA at? It's. I must have put it on a character or something. It's like a 2-2 CTA I got or something stupid. You know? Let's put that right there for now. Paul says, runs LK to get Infinity, does everything else naturally. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good plan or whatever. I kind of agree with that, yeah. Jeff says, logic makes sense. I just personally couldn't do it. You know, I gotcha. I got some square rubies, got some of those. I might have to, I gotta keep an eye on this stuff. Start saving some. These I use a lot for cubing all them lum runes and stuff, which I need to take care of here, but I'll do that off stream. I don't want to waste your guys' time cubing a bunch of dumb stuff. Got the Ohm here. Do I have any other high runes? Like the Lem isn't really high. A couple MIDI stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's get back to it. Robert, what's going on? Just found a Sur rune, Robert. Just found a Sur. Getting closer to Infinity. I could make Infinity right now, but I'm gonna let it play out a little bit, see if I get lucky here on LK a little bit more. Mark laughing at one of my character names, Assassin, but I capitalized the second A as well, and the I on in. That's a pretty funny one, huh? I just did those all real quick, and I was like, that's so funny. Assassin. Almost 300 in stream. Make sure you slay that like button. Yeah, 299. Wow, you guys. Thank you guys for everyone for joining me. Sure is half a bird. Yeah. Pretty legendary. Let me go just because it's like 12 minutes. I was cubing all that stuff. What's the hotkey again? Reset that. Alt C. I can never remember that one. All right. You're a legend, Philly. Appreciate it, Dash. Appreciate it. Cody B said named it Foden Easyden. Nice. Sarah coming in with the let's go emos. Love to see it. Cody, 300 plus viewers on a Monday. Total pog, yeah. Well, the thing is, we'll see if you live in anywhere around me. It's like raining and cold outside. No one wants to do anything. They're like, I'm bored, sitting inside because it's raining. I'll watch some Sweet Phil. Why not? Stop slacking, get back to work. Right. Will do, G6. Wasting time not finding burr runes. Robert says, nice, congrats. Appreciate it, man. I could never say it properly. Oh, did I miss? I must have missed part of Mark's. Oh, I think Mark was talking about Assassin. He could never say it right as a kid. Phil, do you ever listen to the band Misery Signal? Never heard of Misery Signal. Nope. I don't know anything too far off the mainstream. Like metal and hardcore type of stuff. Like, help me wrap up my workday. Gotta get that burr. Alright, Scott, I'll see what I can do, my man. Jeff Nolan, the rest of his comments from asking about Misery Signal, the album Controller is your favorite. Interesting. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that one before. Never heard of that one. Man, imagine if I found another Sur rune like instantly. Boy, that'd be nasty. Had a little jump in the heart there for a second. I did not. Like the vids, guys. Oh yeah, Trung ALE says like go like all my videos, right? Mark says I do concrete, but finally got a rain day. Well, congrats on that one. Hopefully, you probably don't get paid for rain days either, huh? But at least you get a day off, right? Rune. Cody B says, yep, it's supposed to rain all afternoon. Yeah, see, I'm taking advantage of the weather, right? Telefrag 80 and partly cloudy where you're at. The mountains of SoCal. Nice, that sounds awesome. What's going on, Telefrag? Gerald Lightning says, I have you on while at work. I work for the government from home to keep me motivated. Look at that. I'm helping the country. I'm helping government employees stay sane while they're at work. So I'm kind of like kind of a big deal. I'm saving the country. This whole country would fall apart without Sweet Phil. Never knew my job was so important. Excuse me. Glad to help, though. Glad to help. Listen to Gojira. I do not. I have heard of that band, Sunil, but I have not. It's one of those bands I've just heard of, and I probably heard a song or two, but I couldn't name a song for you. Whenever that band name I see it, I always think of that remake of Godzilla. When right at the beginning of the movie, there's that like old man. He's like, "What did you see? What did you see?" And he's like, "Gojira, Gojira, Gojira." I'm a communicable disease investigator. What? Interesting. Very interesting job, I suppose. Well, interesting to hear about. I'm sure it's probably not that interesting for you. Like, you know, jobs sound more interesting from the outside than when you actually have them. A lot of times. People used to say that because I would run like these lasers that would cut steel, and they're like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And I'm like, "It was for like the first week." Bill speaking in tongues again. No. Oh, Rune. Someone just heard me go like, oh, and they thought I found another high rune. Zardy. Have I heard of Zardonic? No. Nope. Another one I have not heard of. Oop. Just don't know. What did I just pick up? Oh, no, I want that. Okay, guess nothing. Gerald Lightning says he's a data wrangler. Yeah, that doesn't sound super fun, huh? Twitch says best of luck. Lady Luck hit Twitch up here. 13 40 res Eth Curus, 45 res Sacred Targe. Nice. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Alpha War says a Malrune from there. I don't know if you're talking about Alpha War, if you're talking about Lower Cross, or referring to someone else's comment, but still. Never upset to get a Malrune, right? Whether from Lower Cross or anywhere else. Or a charm, I don't know, I can't see. Boy. Oop. I can't believe I got a Sir Rune. That's crazy. Screamer says him and his wife just got it. Must be talking about COVID or something, yeah. Hopefully you're all right. Hopefully most people get it pretty weak strain nowadays, so hopefully you're all right. But get well soon. Get well soon. Hope all's good there. Treachery versus Fortitude Merc debate. I mean, I would say Fortitude wins every time, personally. 100 out of 100. Treachery is just, in my opinion, budget option. That's Treachery quite frequently what I use to, just because it's so cheap. Hello from Florida. Hopefully anyone watching is ready for E, and thanks for the stream, Phil. Really, Guy. Appreciate it, really, Guy. Thank you. Yeah, that whole hurricane coming, yeah. Haven't really been following none of it, but then I heard they were doing evacuation today, so I've had a real busy weekend. Like, haven't with the I streamed on Saturday night, but I've been busy, like daughter's birthday yesterday and all that stuff. So Cody Jeanette, another Cody up in stream, says treachery with that Reaper's Toll, get to decrepify as much as possible. That's a, you know, that's a thing for sure. Yeah. Snipe says depends on the merc. I run an Act 5 with Grief, Last Wish, and Fortitude. Yeah, I suppose it would be different. I kind of forget that Act 5 Mercenary is viable now. I generally don't ever use it, but oh. I was thinking about trying to, you know, I'm doing a setup, like a set of runs pretty soon with an Act 5 Mercenary instead of a Act 2 to have something a little different, you know. Or maybe do an Act 1 Mercenary. You can get the Insight Bow and... Good to see you. Thinking about it. Case Racist says, am I too late? Maybe. I did get a lucky high rune earlier, just not that long ago. Spoiler alert, close your ears if you don't want to hear. Got a Sir Rune a second ago, so half a Burr Rune, right? Half a Burr. Let's go! Oh! Tamis gifting 10 memberships. What a legend. Thank you so much, and everyone thank Tamis Farkas for gifting 10 Sweet Phil memberships. Thank you so much, my dude. Supporting the channel and handing out some gifted memberships. What a legend. What a legend. I did, any comment I didn't read is so far up, I'm not going to go back. So if you asked an important question or something, my apologies for missing there. You can put an important question in again if you want to. Because, yeah, all that beautiful emote spam for the legend gifting 10 memberships for my men's. Slim coming in with the my men's. Oh my gosh, that's so funny too. That's another one. I gotta make a my men's thing too, don't I? Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. My man. I missed a Grand Charm. No, I picked up 2 of them. How'd I miss them? Since I got my membership as a gift, it's good to give back to the players. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool to hear. Got gifted a membership, so he's like, hey, I'll give some back to some other people. Nice. Did you use a seed for this map or just roll it until you got a good one? Yeah. I just kept re-rolling, you know. I didn't do anything outside of normal mechanics of the game. I just would go to Nightmare, came back to Hell, went to Nightmare, came back to Hell. It didn't really take too long either, luckily. I've had it take, you know, I went 40, 50 maps and I didn't get a good one. This only took like, probably like 10 or 15. Everyone in chat is from Michigan. Nice. Apparently, yeah. They probably detect where I'm from and they put more people in chat. Well, actually, to be honest, the way that they have their profiles on everybody, YouTube does, and everything on the internet, they know what I'm interested in, and so they're like, just naturally, people from around roughly from where I'm at are going to have more in common with me. So they probably do that on purpose. I'm a really nice guy, so there's a lot of Canadians in here, because Canadians are real nice people. You know, a lot of people from Michigan, so, you know, because I am from Michigan, yeah. Michigan be like a state that's 2 states? Why would you say that, Tellyfrag? Wow. Flying in with it where everyone's from here. Toronto is near Detroit. Yeah, I mean, Michigan's like southern Canada almost, right? Go Blue, says Case Races. Yeah. Ooh. Eating Bob says, yeah, that might be true. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. These people like Sweet Phil because they're like from the same place. That way they'll talk about the same stuff and it'll be more interesting for them. That's probably what's going on. So like literally if you like make videos and stream from a more populated area, you'll get more views. Maybe. Some overseas people here. Tamara says from Hungary. Jeff says just graduated from U of M last year. Nice, nice, nice. Detroit versus everybody. Bling ding. Yep, Detroit versus everyone. Bob Ballard said he pulled a jaw room from Terrazone. Nice. Mouse says the 77-year-old woman from a small tropical island. We have so much in common. I believe that. YouTube doesn't recognize the Wales flag. Yeah, I don't know about that, but Lucas Rappaport from Switzerland, baby, says nice. So about Switzerland, are the you know that's where Swiss cake rolls are from, right? That's what are Swiss cake rolls real popular in Switzerland? What did that say? Probably answered a couple times, but ladder starter for you, Phil. I think I'm gonna end up being a Nova Sorceress again with the new Thunder Chimes and how like how the elemental builds are gonna be like even more powerful now and stuff. I was thinking about going Barbarian, but and I know they changed the Thunder Chimes around a little bit, but another reason too is that now that I'm playing with the Brunsky, I wanted to do. He's doing a druid, someone else was doing this, someone else is doing that, and nobody he mentioned was even doing a sorceress yet. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do a sorceress then. And I like the Nova. I like the way the Nova plays. So yeah, no, Sunders are not live yet. If someone said something, but you shadow banned or something, man. I have notifications on, and I didn't get your live stream. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Snipe show. Yeah, I don't know why it is like that, but I've heard. YouTube's been a lot better lately, I'll be honest. People saying they have actually get YouTube notifications, but for like a year straight, like everyone's like, they literally, everybody, geez, I'm gonna get taken out here. Everybody would say they would subscribe to my Discord so that they could get notifications for when I would post in Discord when I would go live, because YouTube just wouldn't tell them. They'd be like, bro, why doesn't it tell me? This is crazy. And like, I don't know. You want to watch and I want you to watch, but YouTube won't tell you. I don't know what's going on here, but so yeah, if anyone ever has trouble not getting notifications through YouTube, just make sure you can join my Discord and have notifications turned on for my new contents channel. You can turn notifications off for everything if you want to, but just leave them on for the new content one, and then literally within 10 seconds of me going live or posting a video, you'll get notified. So no matter what, even if YouTube hates you. Even if YouTube hates you and me. Would you recommend early key farming or early gold farming? Gold find. I don't like gold finding personally, so I do key farming a lot. Whether it's Countess, I'll do early because it's so easy. And yeah, any of the keys. Lightning Sorceress, you can farm all the keys pretty easily. Obviously, finding a Nature's Peace makes the one key a lot easier to get, but far from Pukin is from Texas. Nice, nice. Josh says Dobrunsky loves Druid. Yeah, he sure does. He sure does. For sure. Fireball Sork is Paul's favorite. Easy Moz runs for gear. Yeah, I'm not a... Fireball's okay. I started Diablo 2 Resurrected with a Fireballer. But yeah, I don't like Mausoleum. I've done it before. I've ran it before, just for funsies. Not my favorite. Drink time. Time for another sip of water. Gotta stay hydrated, right? Mark says everyone needs at least one sorceress. Yeah. And the Nova Sorceress strikes off a couple of different boxes too, because when you make a Nova Sorceress, you end up with max static. You can static off of the map. Not to mention, you don't at level 60 you can max out your attack and its synergies. So the water is whiskey. No, not at this time of day. Just regular high quality H2O. And yeah, technically, the Lightning Sorceress is like I said, your team would need to carry you slightly for a couple of levels. From probably like level 4 to like level 8, your team's got to carry you, but you can save up points, and then you never have to respec. What's the Discord? Link in the description to Discord, by the way. It's like a, sorry if you don't know what Discord is. It's just like a message board app where all different, like, a lot of video game people have them, but other people do too. But like, it's like a message board strictly for like fans of me or fans of whoever made, like, almost every content creator has a Discord. So yeah, you can message on it. I can post things in there. There's a lot of good functionality to it, to kind of, you know, get around using more corporate messaging, like this messaging app and this way of posting this and this. So memes and fart jokes, yeah, we do that too sometimes. I got a whole meme page that if you want to post stuff up in there. Oh, Cody B coming in. I forgot about that one. Yeah, my Twitter and my Discord right there, links. I don't do a ton on Twitter. I'm not a big staring at my phone all day kind of guy, but I do post some stuff on Twitter, funny stuff here, football stuff. I do not post any video posts or anything like that. So there's not like, oh, I'm getting notifications from 4 different ways from, you know, Phil posting videos. Twitter's more of everything but stuff like that, essentially. But lifting stuff, right? Yeah, there you go. Markin, I'm trying to Blizzard sort now and hate it. Meteor Orb all the way. You hate Blizzard, huh? Blizzard freaking wrecks, bro. Oh, I don't know. You just gotta farm. You can't farm literally everywhere, I guess. Maybe that's your main beef, right? Boy, I run a web agency. With this inflation, everybody is starting a business lately with the hike in prices. Great time to pick a side hustle. Clear my plate to play the launch. Everybody firing up side hustles, huh? I need a side hustle. That is the one good thing about YouTube, I guess. If I wanted to like side hustle, I could just do the same thing more, right? Nightwalker says Blizzard for the win, and then Twitch says Blizzard is horrible on console because of targeting. Okay, yeah, I guess I could see that, right? Mark says Blizzard's favorite. Paul, Blizzard is boring. Very mixed opinions on Blizzard here. Rock says, I'm back, baby. Glad to have you back. Whoop. Rare spiderweb sash, huh? We'll grab it, I guess. Why haven't I found another Sir Rune or a Burr Rune yet? What's going on here? How's the back, says Damien. It's feeling a lot better today, I'm gonna be honest. I bowled yesterday. Wrist hurts now, but my back's fine. Luckily I didn't hurt my back bowling, so. I can just barely feel that my back was hurt. It doesn't like hurt now, but it feels a little, I guess you could say, tight when I move certain ways, so. I think the back's, as long as I don't, I'm gonna take another week of not like lifting, just doing like cardio stuff to really make sure, because like at my extremely advanced age, I can't really afford to be hurt all the time. Like, I can't afford to like not cut the grass because my back's hurt. I can't afford to like not, you know, I just can't be hurt all the time. Eating Bob says, have a good stream, Phil. You must be taking off. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, Rox Rocks was AB before. Gotcha, okay. I don't know if I can remember that. I'll try to, though. Hull Rune. Wicked Sir Rune incoming in T-minus 5 minutes. Yeah, hopefully, Brian. I found one just like a half hour ago or something, so hopefully I find another one. Get that Burr Rune ready to rock. Run 402 came and went. Yeah, unfortunately. Didn't get what someone called a Burr Rune on 402. That must have been you, Cody B, yeah? You are just a young whippersnapper, says Southern Pacific. Yeah, I mean, I just turned 36 recently. I'm like, over the hill. All the greener pastures are behind me. Now it's all just, ow, my back hurts. Oh, my leg hurts. My cholesterol's too high. You know, that's the rest of my days. What is this lump on my back? I gotta go get the doctor to check it out. Stuff like that. That's the rest of my life. Screamer says, I hear you on the cholesterol one. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been back to the doctor, and I used to go every year, but I haven't been in like 2 years now. I got to get back and get my blood drawn again and get blood work done, and it's not bad. Not crazy, but not bad. Level 21. I usually don't look at that. That's lower level, 10 max, 74 attack rating. There you go. Gotta get them triglycerides down. Yeah, I gotta eat a bunch of plants, right? But didn't I have another one that I stuck? Oh no, I must have tossed it out. Because obviously low level dual stuff isn't going to be good for single player, but it's an interesting find, we call it. Ivan says, hasn't been on the dock in 15 years. Yeah, I've been able to keep my blood pressure under control, but the last time I went, my cholesterol was high, and I was like, crap. They're like, oh, your cholesterol looks a little high, let's just put you on medication for it. I'm like, whoa, hold up. I didn't know I had a cholesterol problem. Like, let me change my diet around a little bit and stuff and see if I can... He's like, well, you don't want to mess with this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm 34. I'm 30, you know, like, give me a year to, like, change my diet, bro. Jeez, you just want to start subscribing 7 different things? Jeez. What kind of dinosaur is a triglyceride? That's mouse. Nice. You know it's going to be a good day when you're having a tamales for breakfast, says G-Stacks. Let's get this weekend done so I can get to the coast again. Tamales for breakfast, says G-Stacks. Nice. I'm going to throw out a controversial statement here. I don't want anyone to leave when I say this, okay? Not a big fan of tamales. Not a big fan of tamales. And the viewer count just plunged. Great. No, I'm just joking. And everybody leaves. It's not a big fan of tamales. The thing is, though, I think the only time I tried them, I was working in a factory, and you guys are going to tell me, no, those are the best ones, actually. I worked with all these Mexicans in a factory, and this Mexican lady brought in tamales she made. Legit. So it's like... What, you give up for cholesterol problem? Junk food, I mean, I don't know. Just eating better in general, lose some weight, and exercising, and like doing cardio and stuff, and just doing the right things, essentially. It's not like there's like one thing where I'm like, oh, it's that one thing, and if I stop eating that one food, you know what I mean? Like, then my cholesterol would be fine. Just overall, like, living better, I guess you could say. And I haven't got it tested again since then, so... I don't know that it really has gone down a bunch, so... Damien says, leaving? And G-Stack says, most recent doctor dropped me as a patient because I refused to take a sleep aid pill when I told her I had trouble sleeping. What? They dropped you as a patient when you said you didn't want to take the medic... Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. That's wild. Huh, that's wild. Phil doesn't like tamales. That's why I knew I hated you, Phil. Goodbye and unsub. Is it similar to enchiladas? Sorta, but not really. Not liking tamales is un-American, right, Damien? Pretty much. How real Mexican food tastes has a lot to do with where the creator was from, yeah. I'm not too familiar, I just know they were from Mexico. I don't know more specifically, like, what region, you know. Like, you could be like, I'm from the United States, but, like, how you make pizza in the United States depends a lot from where you're at. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, Detroit-style pizza is different than New York-style pizza that's different than Chicago deep dish, you know what I mean? So... Klaus Hansen says rune farming raises the blood pressure. Maybe a little bit, right? Try and stay away from fatty foods, red meat, especially for cholesterol, says Snipe Show. Yeah, that's what I do. Probably, I would say about every other week we'll do hamburgers in my household. But it's really a lot of chicken. I've always kind of done, ooh, a lemon, yeah. Shaco, whole bunch, 2 Shacos in here. That's crazy. That's crazy, huh? I mean, at least a little baby lemrune. So, always got to mention those. That's the baseline for mentioning for Sweet Phil. Holy rare Batman. Yeah, 1 million. It's funny when you get that drop that's just 1 million rares out of it. You know what I mean? I'm actually going back. Is there any other ones there I wanted to grab, you think? Shaco. I mean... See, this is sometimes I'll ID stuff like this. Oh boy. Alright, let's get out of here. Because you could upgrade this to a Colossus Sword if it rolled crazy. You know what I mean? But never does, right? Never does. Jeff says, just logged in for a quick trav runs. Burr incoming in 10 runs. Right? Pierogies slap. Wait, what? I missed something there. Right. G-Stack's talking about his doctor. She is a type of doctor that says, you either do what I tell you to and live how I want you to, or you'll not be my patient. I mean, I guess I get both ways. Like, I guess if she doesn't care to, like, take a patient that's not going to listen to her, she's like, well, if you're coming here and you're not going to take my recommendations, like, why are you coming here then? I guess, but it does sound awfully fishy. Like, aren't there other type of, you know, isn't there something besides taking a bunch of pills to, like, you know, almost makes it sound like she's trying to force you to take pills, right? So, Sunil says sushi's overrated. Yeah, sushi's disgusting. Disgusting. What did you expect her to do if you're not going to take her advice? Why even go to the doctor? No disrespect, says Jared Lightning. Yeah, that's kind of what I said, sorta. I feel like, and I'm not saying you are, but sometimes it usually seems when people say no disrespect, it sounds disrespectful, in my opinion. Wow, this sucker's completely full. Man, I'm just completely packed full of gems over here. I'm gonna have to go to my mule and dump more of these off, which I really didn't want to do. 3 o'clock? Wow, yeah, I was gonna stream for a little bit longer too. Yeah, I'll have to jump to my gem mule and dump a bunch of stuff, huh? All this. Oh! Screaming chaotics. The tamale talk didn't bother him, but talking bad about sushi? What was I doing? Other gems? No. Gem 6. My 1,000,000th gem mule. Phil, if you think not liking tamales is bad, imagine if people tell you that they don't like peanut butter. I actually I didn't like peanut butter until like 5 years ago. I still don't hardly ever eat it because it's just like, you know, so much fat and calories, you know. I don't have anything like huge against it. I just feel like if you eat peanut butter all the time, it's a lot of fat in there, right? I feel like I get enough fat. I don't need just like a big glob of fat, you know what I mean? I think I get enough fat in my diet. Good day. Put these in here real quick. Sorry, I'm getting behind on the comments. I'm just trying to move this stuff real quick so I can get back to doing a thing. There's enough room in there for now. That'll be fine. Commander says, I eat peanut butter several times a day. Can confirm it does cause problems. Several times a day, huh? Yeah, that'd be a lot. Kinda, right? Isn't it ridiculous you have to use 2 or 3 shared stash tabs just for holding gems and runes? Jeez, can't wait for stackable gems, man. This is Josh. Yeah, that's probably never gonna come, but... I don't know why it just seems like they have just something crazy against stackable gems and runes. I don't know why it is, but it just seems that way. And the only reason that, because I'm on single player, I haven't had a chance to farm another, like, any more grand charms to try to get 45 life skillers. I might go ahead and, I think the next time I find a blue monarch, I might hang on to it and try to get a, just go, like, it's not exactly super useful on single player, but, how legendary would it be to have a single player J-mod, huh? It'd be pretty crazy, I think. Healthy fats though, insaturated fats, yeah, but just like the calorie dense, really it's more of like the calorie density of peanut butter, and then like, how do you eat peanut butter, you know, you put it on bread, you know, peanut butter and jelly, like, I wouldn't want to just eat a spoonful of peanut butter, right? Screaming Chaotic's becoming a slayer. And I think that's, this month there's actually a deal on it too, so I think the Sweet Phil Slayer ship's only like $234 or something. What a deal. I'm almost giving them away. Thank you so much, Screaming Chaotix, you Slayer. I would like to specifically slander ice cream, says Fred. Right? Ice cream will get you too, right? Just rolled a perfect fort with a low rune I found in an Archon plate. Nice. Congrats on that, Squigs. Squigs. Perfect fort. Thank you all, 280 so people in here too. Hit the like button for me, if you could as well. Good old YouTube, gotta beg for them like button instructions. Jorgs Osen said would love a loot filter. Yeah, you can get some kind of loot filters for single player, but any of the ones I've seen I didn't really like. I should probably look into it again, see if any newer ones came out that are like real, actual loot filters. Because all the ones I've seen now, they're not loot filters, they're just loot name shorteners, so not really anything that really, I didn't really like them, I guess. But maybe now they got some newer stuff out, I don't know. I have to look into it. So many rare items. Boots, circlet, javelins. I love this song, this one too. Hey Phil, you still planning on doing the season start with the Brunsky? Yeah, Aaron, that's still the plan. I haven't actually talked to him again, but I'll have to, maybe I'll message him. I thought he was going to message me, but he hasn't done it yet. Didn't Dabrowski have a loot filter? I can't remember. But yeah, the like loot filters, they call them loot filters, but I don't know, in my mind, if it doesn't filter out loot, then it's not a loot filter, you know? But his, yeah, I don't know what he's got. That's what I was saying. I'd have to look into it again if there are real loot filters now. Because all they did before was change, they would change the names, like, like the major, or what do you call it, major? Gosh, super healing potions would just be called like HP plus. Like it doesn't filter out minor healing potions. It would just say like MHP, minor healing potion, and stuff like that. So, but they might have come out with something. I looked. This was like 2 months ago or something when I looked, or could have been even more. I don't know. But Ogre Maul just dropped. Let's go. Just magic though, but start hitting the rack once in a while, huh? Ogre. Ain't watched him since stopped playing New World. Says Pac-Man. Ah, okay, well. What app do you use for your Holy Grail? I got a thing for my computer that I had found. It's just called Holy Grail Tracker. That somebody had made, I guess. I've kind of like soured on it though, I'm gonna be honest. I usually just use the standard old school Holy Grail thing, but apparently I haven't looked into it once again, but Llama's got a Holy Grail tracker that's like nasty apparently. Like when he actually, when a new Holy Grail item drops, his thing like, bing, it makes a sound and automatically checks it off the list for him. I'm like, dang dude, that sounds nasty. I gotta look into that. Oh, I missed a tiara, says Paul. See. Sounds like not a good loot filter. Yeah, that's kind of what I was moved to, but that's the only ones that I'd seen so far, because, but I'm just not sure. Someone might have come up with something different, or maybe after this patch, remember how there was the stuff in the patch notes about making, mods for single player easier to make? Maybe once they do that, maybe loot filters for single player can come in. You know what I mean? Maybe. I'm not really sure on the whole logistics of it, I guess you could say, or whatever, but... Aaron Guest says Auto Grail. Is it just called Auto Grail? Listen to much Seven Dust, Phil? Not that much. I haven't listened to Seven Dust in years, like the days of like praise, you know. I did go to a concert. I did technically see Seven Dust in concert, but I did not, you know, I listened to it or whatever, but I'm never like a gigantic, they opened for somebody else I had gone to see. So I liked Seven Dust, but not one of my top 10 bands, you know what I mean? So no Rune yet? Nope, not quite yet. I did pull a Rune though. It's a dong, says someone else, a couple people, G-Stack WP have said that. So Airsoft says, fellas, what's going on, Airsoft? Yeah, apparently Mutu, apparently they changed something that it made it so that any of the mods that exist already, they might have a difficult time like transferring it over one-to-one, but the changes that they're making are apparently anyways are supposed to make it way easier to mod for people to make mods in the future, which I don't know why they didn't just do this stuff originally. I think they just didn't think that like people wanted to mod that much on D2, I guess. I'm not really sure, but considering there's like 15 different like super popular mods, it's like, I don't know. But did you make your Eth Breath of the Dying yet? Not yet, Airsoft, not yet. Still just sitting on that Zod. I'll have to do that. You know what, I'm thinking about running Trav again soon. I think I'm gonna do like an Eth Breath of the Dying Warpike and like pop it on like a Whirlwind Barb or something. I know there's a, you know, it's not necessarily the quote-unquote best base, but that gives it, like, in my opinion, like, the best combination, best combination of damage and, versatility for other characters and stuff. So, Billy's a gigolo? No. Not anymore. Damn, they did create a graphics engine to function over a 20-year-old game and they can't create a loot filter? Doubt it. No, they definitely could do a loot filter. They definitely could, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they want to, for some reason. Ooh, there's a blue monarch. Maybe I'll hang on to that and cube, because I think, unless I'm mistaken, I think you can cube any monarch. Any blue monarch could be a J mod, I think. Did I miss something here? Let's see. No, ma'am. I think they sent PD2 mods a cease and desist later a while back. Really? I didn't think that. I thought that. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Does anyone know 30 Ed? Does anyone know for sure? Is it that any blue monarch could be a J mod? I thought that was true. Richard says, "Sir Rune, GG's. I'm struggling to get above a low myself." Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. I'm gonna be honest. Pretty happy. Oop, boy, about to get wrecked. Freeze him. Non-can? Yes, it can, says Richard. For some reason, hiding minor potions would completely ruin the game for people. Yeah, hiding cracked blade bows and stuff like that would destroy the game. Hiding poison potions and stuff ruin the game. They probably don't want people making multiplayer mods. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Well, I don't think the PD2 people ever tried to make it for D2R. Maybe they were. I don't really know, but they definitely don't want multiplayer mods. I know that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, someone asked. Jeweler's Monarch of Deflecting J mod. Never seen Sweet Phil chug Fago root beer. No. I don't really drink that much pop, but yeah. Fago's where it's at, huh? Yeah. Boy. Why don't I take this guy out? He'll probably run away just before I kill him. I hate when these stupid things run away. Toby says, level 77. Reroll chances 1 in 14,000. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. The item level from LK chests is 80, so should be good then for sure. I think the reason, because you can only get, I think you can pretty much only get the monarchs in hell. And pretty much everywhere in hell is 77 or higher, so I think that's why, like, they say, yeah, essentially, every single one is fine, I think. Could be wrong. But. Mouse says, Fago's a classy businessman's soda pop, right? I remember where BT got his Griffins, it was in Cows and Project Diablo. He didn't have BT Diablo yet. Yeah, that's that Griffins. I thought he had found that in like Project Diablo 2 or something. I was pretty sure that wasn't on regular Diablo. Tal Rune. I know I say this all the time. Some of you probably heard it. This sounds so much like from first to last. Their was it their first album? Their one before they got what's that guy from the bassist from Limp Bizkit that joined from first to last for an album? Hi, Mr. Phil. How's the luck running today? Old man and the D2. What's going on? It's going pretty good, actually. I'm gonna be honest. Just because I found one big rune today. I got a Sir Rune earlier, so pretty good luck. And I mean, I haven't even done that many runs. I've got a Vex, a Burr, some Mist. Yeah, West Borland. There you go. From first to last spawn Skrillex. Right, that is true. Hey, Clay, that is true. Sunny Moore, let's go. Have I ever completed a Grail? No, I got down to like not that many items left, 10 or 15 on regular D2, and then when D2R came out, I decided to start over. Just so I could have like some excitement of finding a Grail item. Someone asked about hitting the racks or whatever. Yeah, I don't hit the racks every time. I just kind of do it once in a while when I feel like it. Because I'm really just trying to get high runes. Like, off the racks, you can kind of get good stuff, but I've been playing long enough on single player that I have most everything, so. Mouse says Wes Borland was the man. He was interesting. I mean, definitely a good writer, I suppose, huh? I think he took over the writing from first to last. Actually, that album with Wes Borland that From First to Last did after, I think it was like called Heroin or something, was real weird. I wonder if I thought Wes Borland helped out with the writing, and I thought that's why it was so weird. But it turns out Sonny Moore is pretty weird too, huh? Yeah, I'm not really sure. We'll come back and hit it, I guess. Why not? Peaceville back on duty. Thank you for the gifts. Let's go. Mr. Skidmark, what's going? Enjoy your day. Bill, around level 86, can I gamble a Gnat's Claw? A Gnat's class? Can I gamble Gnat's class? Claws. Well, you can't gamble class-specific items, so no? Oh, Sledgehammer. $10 super chat. Ooh. What's up, bud? Just sporting. Did you find the Rune yet? By the way, when is reset again for the Terror Zones? I actually found a Rune today, so that's close. Half a burr, so that's pretty cool. Reset is October 8th? It's either 6th or 8th. Can someone help me out with the date on the reset? I can't remember. Is it the 6th or the 8th? The 6th. The 6th, okay. Reset is the same day that my next sponsored video has to be done. Oh, Mouse says Limp Bizkit had to cancel their tour because Fred's having some sort of issue, huh? Health issue, huh? That's unfortunate. What's the best band to listen to while playing D2? And why is it Celtic Frost? Don't know Celtic Frost. I've kind of been a big fan of like Motionless in White for the last couple of years. It's kind of crazy. They're actually like getting radio play now that they came out with a mega radio song. Like it sounds like a little bit heavier Breaking Benjamin. So. Mindless Self-Indulgence. I don't listen to them. That's another band that I know. I've heard some songs. But, yeah. I feel like they were at Warped Tour a year or two when I went, but someone said Motionless in White's all over Octane. Yeah, they are now, yeah. They weren't when they were, like, a lot heavier. They still have some heavy songs here and there, but... like, one of their favorite songs that they made was oh no, now the name's slipping my mind. The Immaculate Misconception. From Autumn to Ashes used to slap. Yeah, I actually, From Autumn to Ashes, kind of a funny story about that. I didn't even know this, but I went to Canada. I went to Windsor. Anyone from Canada, maybe you'll know this. Very, very small subset of people I'm talking to, but it's a cool story anyways, kind of. It happens. I'm YOLOing around. So I went over to Windsor, and I went to the Chubby Pickle, right? There used to be, it's out of business, there used to be a rock bar near Windsor, or in Windsor, called the Chubby Pickle, right? I go in there, and From Autumn to Ashes was playing. Their stage is like this tall. You know, it's just some little rock bar place. And yeah, From Autumn to Ashes just happened to be playing that night. Like years and years and years ago. This was minimum 10 years. Probably significantly more than that even, maybe. You cube some of this stuff up, huh? Yeah, it was pretty. I didn't even really know who they were at the time. I was like, oh, they're pretty good, yeah. And then I started hearing about them a little bit later, and I was like, oh, that's that band that was playing at the Chubby Pickle. Toby says doing LK runs on hardcore right now. I was scared for a moment. Oh yeah, if I was on hardcore, I would be playing significantly differently than I am right now. That's for sure. Significantly different. But softcore, not that big a deal. I just lose some experience. And I don't really care too much about getting super high level. Not that big a deal to me. We called that place the Chubbs P. I don't know if you're joking or not, but it would fit kind of, right? Oh man, I keep missing some of these. "92 plus," says Nathan. I don't know about I don't really stop leveling. It just, you just naturally get levels. So like, I just run level 85 areas and I just gain levels all the time. So, but yeah, I usually never get over 85 or 95. I mean, because after that, it's like, it takes a lot of time. Like you have to really commit to like making sure you never die, and that to get over 95 for sure. So I guess we can go with that. A-Clay says now he has an urge to do LK runs. Nice. Yeah, Nathan, after 95, it's tough. Favorite Slayer song? Yeah, see, Slayer's another one of them bands that I like know, but I don't like listen to all that much. It's one of those bands that falls into the category when I hear their songs, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good, but I haven't really, you know, something I listen to a lot. Scott, no, I haven't heard, I've never heard of any of those bands before, so can't say that I like them, right? Have I listened to Every Time I Die? Yeah, Every Time I Die. Where did I feel like I've seen them in concert before playing with some other people? Can't remember. That falls into the category of, once again, like, yeah, bands I've heard, you know, they play with people that I know, but I've never, like, bought albums, listened to full albums or anything, or look them up to listen to intentionally, kind of thing. They're kind of mainstream enough that where if you'll, you know, if you pop on a band that is, what do you call it? You know, if I'm listening to like Static X Mix or something and it's randomly going through music it thinks I'll like, it'll play something like that sometimes. But Apocalyptica, another one I've heard of, but I don't think I've ever listened to them, right? Hello, Phil. Have a nice day. Oh, Hyperion, what's going on? Yo, yo. Boy, remember when D2R launched and you couldn't telekinesis through walls or anything like that? That was so disappointing. Pantera's always a solid listen to. Yeah, can't go wrong with Pantera, right? Classic, classic. Eric says, found the first other grandfather today. Yeah, that is an iconic one for sure, for sure. Gotta hear birds. Phil's favorite bands as follows: Limp Bizkit, Godsmack, Drowning Pool, System of a Down. Not my fit. I'm gonna be honest. I never had a Drowning Pool CD, but when I was younger, I had a few different 2 or 3 Godsmack CDs. I had 1 or 2 Limp. I had the Faith album and the next one with like Break Stuff on it for Limp Bizkit. Break Stuff was a nasty song. Oh, and that's a nasty small charm too. That 11 poison res to help out that max energy shield sorceress, that immortal sorceress. And then 20 to life on it too, just to have that buffer in case your mana goes away. That's a nice one. Max and max too on both of them. There you go. Gotta give Linkin Park some love. Yeah, Linkin Park is... I had a few Linkin Park CDs too, right? Linkin Park is pretty cool. Oh. Any skillers yet? I've got a few skillers. Nothing crazy though, right? Real Guy says, really guy, he's doing okay, are hitting all chests worth it. A lot of people swear up and down by hitting like literally everything, like popping everything they come across, every person. I personally don't. It just takes too long, and the thing is I want high runes. Like, that's why I'm out here, you know? So you can get high runes from other stuff. I do ID stuff along the way, like, but I generally stick for the most part to the super chest where you have the highest probability of getting something good, right? Banger small time, says George. Right? Slipknot's a classic. Classic right there, yeah, everyone likes that, right? Paramore's new song on Wednesday, says Cody B. I mean, that's rock music, right? That's lighter rock. Chick singer. She's talented though, right? I'm gonna be honest. Here's another good Sweet Phil story. The craziest like crowd surge I have ever seen in my life was a Paramore concert. So Paramore played at Warped Tour one year, right? And I swear to goodness, they came on and started playing at Warped Tour. It's all general admission. Hundreds of thousands of people. Maybe not that many. Tens of thousands of people. I missed a small charm. Oopsie. Yeah, I miss some sometimes. It happens. No biggie. But, yeah. So everyone's kind of spread out sometimes. The crowd, they started playing, you know. Everyone rushed forward. People just getting trampled. Probably, I was kind of near the back. We probably sprinted forward like 40 yards. I'm not even kidding. Just, yeah, stampede of people for Paramore. It was one of the times, it happens once in a while at Warped Tour. It was one of like few times where they stopped the concert. They're like, everybody, you need to calm down. Everyone just needs to back up, give some people some room. Everyone's getting crushed up here. And then another time that everyone got stampeded like that, they stopped the concert, was Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy at, see, I wasn't like up there because they're like, oh, I'll go see Fall Out Boy, and I'm standing in the back listening. Paramore's okay. My girlfriend at the time wanted to, you know, that was somebody she'd actually heard of. She's like, oh yeah, totally go. I'm like, okay, let's go see Paramore, which is fine, whatever. You got all day, all these different bands. And I'm like, you know, oh my gosh, like, come on, we're gonna get stuck way back here, we gotta run. You know, so. On the Pine Knob Hill, Case Races says. Oh no, these concerts were like, when they do Warped Tour in Detroit, they do it at, they do them in like parking lots, you know, just giant parking lots. They did them at the parking lot at the Comerica, like they shut down the roads in Detroit and have it just in the middle of giant parking lots, or they had them at the Palace for a while. They did them at the Silverdome parking lot. They're too huge for a concert venue. Warped Tours were. Hey Phil, are you at 200 FCR? If not, maybe worth it to opt out. Yeah, I'm at 200 FCR. Yeah, 200 FCR, and then I got jeez, whatever that bow is that gives you vigor to run faster on Switch when I'm going through town. Cornet, we'll grab that, right? Harmony, there you go. Craziest crowd I've ever seen from Rocks is Cottonmouth Kings. That's just a lot because I've been to a lot of metal shows. Are you talking the craziest, like, just people just making each other bleed and stuff? Probably. Wish there was more concerts you went to. Yeah, I've been to quite a few concerts, but I kind of go see the same bands over and over again that I like really like, you know. My sweet emo bands I listen to. Then there's some friends that like more metal stuff, and you know, I'll go see. I got some friends that were pretty big into, like, we'll say like Nonpoint. Some friends that are really big fans of Hatebreed, so. Atreyu, Dead by April. I used to be a big Atreyu fan. I'm gonna be honest, since their lead singer left, and now their drummer is like their official solo, like, only lead singer. I don't really like him as much as I thought. I thought it was a good play between like 75% screaming and then like doing the clean vocals for the chorus, or vice versa. I don't like it. I don't like the band with just, you know, his clean vocals and like a little bit of scream, like accenting it, you know. I don't really like that setup. I don't really like his voice super a lot, like by itself. So Under Oath was cool for a while. Yeah, I had a couple Under Oath CDs, but yeah, I wasn't like huge into him, I guess you could say, right? I should listen to DGD. DGD. Can't remember who that is, I'm gonna be honest. I once seen Kenny G and Dave Matthews. Nice. Oh, Dance Gavin Dance. I've seen them in concert one time. Funny story about that too. Keep bringing up these funny stories in rock concerts. So I went and seen, I think it was Dance Gavin Dance years ago, open for, I think, like Silverstein, and then there was like Bless the Fall. I kind of really like Bless the Fall too, to be honest, sort of. Wow, there's so much stuff up here. So the lead singer of Dance Gavin Dance was talking to one of my friends who's a girl, right? He comes out and he's out front of St. Andrew's Hall talking to us, right? And she's like, "Hey, you should come hang out with us or whatever." And they're like, "Where are you going?" Like, "We're going to Madison Heights or something." He's like, "Where's that? How far is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's just like 5 minutes away." He's like, "Okay." So the lead singer of Dance Gavin Dance jumps in our car, right? And we're cruising down the road, and he's like, "Yeah, we're supposed to stay in some hotel in like this place or something. I don't know." And he's like high and stuff. And drunk, obviously. We're giving him beers and stuff too. And then his phone's just blowing up. He's talking to his manager, and he puts him on speakerphone. He's like, "Where the hell are you? You just took off with somebody? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, we gotta get back. We gotta get to the hotel. You got another show in the morning," like this and stuff. It was hilarious. He's like, "Dude, calm down. It'll be fine," you know, and stuff. It was so funny. Just a grown man, just like he was. I mean, I don't know him personally. Maybe he was going through some stuff or something. He was literally just acting like a child that had all the power, you know, like, "Don't tell me, don't shut up, don't tell me what to do. We'll be fine. Where'd you say we're going?" And she's like, he's asking her where he said, and then he's like, his manager's like, "I'm looking up where that is." And the guy's like, "That's like 25 minutes away." Oh my, you know, and it was hilarious. And I'm just sitting there, cracking up. I assume it was Tillin, whoever the Johnny Craig or Tillin. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when they switched singers or whatever, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This was probably about 10 years ago. So if that tells you anything, or 8 years ago, I'm not really sure. It was before my daughter was born for sure. So 6 at the minimum, probably more like 10 or 12 or something. I'm not even sure. Like, they were like the opening act for Silverstein and like Bless the Fall and stuff, if that helps you out on anything too. So why do you play offline? Makes it more fun. I kind of like offline, just some of the things you can do offline and stuff. So, any luck so far today? Actually, yes. Got a high Rune a little bit earlier, so. flawless diamonds. Get some health back, huh? Make Ethretha dying. I will eventually. I will eventually, right? Oh, sheesh, Phil, this might have been 15 years ago. Then I might have actually been at that show. Maybe. It might have been. If Dance Gavin Dance blessed the fall in Silverstein at St. Andrews. We were at the same show together. It's definitely possible. Is this ladder? No, I'm on single player. Is that the best use of a Zod? Question mark? About. Yeah, it's about the best use, right? Unless you want to go, let's see, Obsession. If you get a sick Obsession base or something, you could do that, but I think I have a 6-socketed Ethereal Warpike with like 5 or 10 ed on it too, so doing just these seal pop tricks, says Enzo. I saw Dance Gavin Dance open for Pierce the Veil and Bless the Fall. It was probably Johnny Craig. Did he have red hair and look short and Irish? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it wasn't Silverstein. You're right. It was just Bless the Fall and somebody. Maybe it was just a Bless the Fall. Maybe Silverstein wasn't there. You know what? Because he did have red hair. He did. Yeah. It was that show. That's funny. I think I went. Yeah, maybe Silverstein was there because this girl that was driving, that like picked them up essentially or whatever. She, I don't think she is a big fan of Silverstein, so. Pretty sure you know the answer to this, but character level has 0 effect on rune drops and LK. Yeah. No, your character level doesn't affect nothing. Yep. Jeff says, oh wait, no Silverstein, actually, wrong show. Yeah, see, I could be wrong though, because I think maybe Silverstein wasn't there. Maybe that was part of an assumption in my brain because I've been to so many Silverstein shows. That's very possible. I mean, so many parts of the story I got right, so can't be right on everything. Are chair zones in Sunder Chimes in single player? Nope. No. Nope. Oh, geez. This has got to be the last run. I didn't realize the time. I got to go pick my daughter up from school here in a second. Got all distracted. Final run. Sorry for an abrupt ending to the stream here, but I got to go pick my daughter from school, like I just said again. I'm just repeating myself. But thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Very good sized crowd up in here today. Very happy about that as well. Thanks everyone for joining me. Everyone hit the like button. We got a bunch of gifted memberships from a few different people today. Some super chats. So thank you guys so much for supporting the stream, watching the videos all the way to the end. That's like one of the biggest things you can do to help the channel, by the way. So everybody who watches any of the videos and all the videos all the way to the end, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much. You slayers, you legends, my men's. Get out there and find yourself an Ogre Mall. You beasts, legends, let's go. Throw in the words here. So, peace out, fellas. And don't forget, keep slaying. My man.